What's going on, my YT gang? You already know what time it is. Hope you guys having a good Thursday. I'm sorry, as you can see, I'm not in my regular spot. I'm actually on the road, so I wanted to make this real quick video for you guys real quick to talk about the game last night. But before we talk about that, I want to give a huge shout out to Tina Charles. All right, she has now become the second all-time leading scorer in the WNBA. And being the fact that I am from the Metro Atlanta area, this is very big. So, like I said, huge shout out to her. We saw a historic moment between her and Taurasi, in which Taurasi is the all-time leading scorer and the greatest of all time to ever play the game of WNBA, all right? It was a historic moment. She broke the record when she was playing against Phoenix Mercury last night, and Taurasi came up to her, gave her a big hug, telling her congratulations. So that was a historic moment. And I think she like 3,000 points away from surpassing Taurasi, in which it's possible, but it's a long shot. But still give her a huge congratulations, man. Shouts out to you. And now let's talk about this game last night, okay, in which Minnesota Lynx defeated Las Vegas Aces 98-87. Look, Minnesota to me is a very well-oiled machine type of team. They are one of those teams where I feel like you do not want to play them until the very end when it comes to the playoffs. The way that they move, the pace that they play in, the pick and rolls, man, it's just excellent. They are superb right now. They are one of those type of teams that can sneak their way through the playoffs and actually make it to the finals. It really wouldn't be an upset at all for them if they was to beat the Liberty or anybody like that, because of the fact that they're that good. I mean, I watched Williams last night, the way she was facilitating that ball, the way Collier was doing the pick and rolls. It's kind of like she'll come up on a pick and bait you. She ain't really trying to set a pick. She'll just bait you just to make you commit just a little bit. And as soon as she see you committing, she's rolling. And it be wide open, man. And even when it's wide open and she get the ball, sometimes instead of just looking for the layup, she looking for that last pass to dish right behind the defender, in which it creates a whole nother open shot. I mean, they just look good. They are that good. I'm not even exaggerating. And when you got a team like that who can run the fast pace, who can shoot, who can do pick and rolls, who really don't have to do too much dribbling, they do a lot more passing than they do dribbling, and that they can defend, that's a hard team to beat. I mean, if you look at the stats for the Lynx, everybody in the starting lineup was passing the ball. Everybody was trying to facilitate, looking for the next player, not trying to create hard shots for themselves, really looking for the open shot. I mean, if you look at the assists, you got 10, 4, 4, 3, 2. You got Williams. Williams dropped 22 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds, in which she was, I think, the 4th player in Minnesota history to ever get those type of numbers as far as having a 20 points and 10 assists type of game. So, man, look, I understand we be talking about Caitlin Clark and all of these good things, which Caitlin Clark is the best facilitator in the game, but I mean, you got some people like Williams, and she can facilitate too. Not only can she facilitate, she can actually get you those points as well. So when you have somebody on your team like Williams who can actually play the point and facilitate the way she's supposed to, but at the same time score, that's a huge problem, bro. Especially considering the fact that she got Collier to be the one to pass to. That 1-2 combination is crazy. And you have Collier on your team doing those pick and rolls and creating wide open shots, man, off of that. Oh my God. And I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention to it. I knew they was a good team, but actually watching them last night, really watching how they confused the Aces on the defensive end. Like, they couldn't get it figured out. They couldn't figure it out. And by the time they did, they were switching it up to something else. That's dangerous, bro. They a dangerous team. And of course, we know Collier, she gonna do her thing. She had 23 points, she had 4 assists and 7 rebounds. You got somebody that can score, that can help facilitate. It's just hard to beat that type of team, man, like I said. And it wasn't like Las Vegas had a terrible game. Like, they did. Minnesota had 12 turnovers, and Las Vegas had 9. They were shooting 46 from the field and 43 from the 3. So that's like that's their average numbers, and they are a good team. They are a hard team to beat. And look at the numbers. I mean, Young dropped 26 points, Plum dropped 20 points. Wilson was off. She had 15 points, and usually she had like 20, 25. Still, if you're looking at these numbers, man, I mean, Hayes had 12 coming off the bench. So it wasn't like they had a terrible game or they were off. They were really playing Las Vegas basketball. But considering the fact that they couldn't figure it out on defense, Minnesota was just moving so fast. It's like, I don't know, man. They had them on their heels all game. They couldn't figure it out. And like I said, as soon as they try to figure it out or think they got it figured out, bro, they switched it up. I feel like they're going to be the team that you're going to have to get through to get to the finals.